Shots fired at a local retail store this afternoon sent customers in a frenzy. Witnesses say a man fired dozens of shots at Bass Pro Shops in Spanish Fort while customers and employees were inside and outside the store. 2 people are in police custody tonight. NBC 15's Laura Barcheski joins us live. Laura, there was a lot of tension this afternoon, and we're learning one officer was injured.
The Spanish Fort police chief tells us one of the officers who assisted in bringing one of the people into custody did have some minor injuries following that interaction, but he was treated and released. Overall, it was a scary afternoon for both shoppers and employees. It was a busy Saturday afternoon at Bass Pro Shops in Spanish Fort when employee Davis Marrero was heading into work and he heard gunshots ring out.
He just shot up the entire place. I mean, he literally shot through that door at least 50 times. His wife had something to do with it, I know, because she was throwing ammo at him to actually reload and keep shooting.
Marrero says employees witnessed the alleged shooter using 2 different weapons.
So he was shooting 2 kinds of rifles, had an AR-15 and what I told was a AR-10, which is also a .308, which is a more powerful round. He didn't hit anything on top, but he did, he shot through a window right here in the marine area. Luckily, one of the guys who actually works in that area closed the door before he can get inside.
Spanish Fort police say they responded to the call just after 12:30.
Shortly thereafter, our units arrived on scene and made contact with the individual suspected of doing that. He was taken into custody without incident. We have no injuries on scene with any civilians.
Marrero says he witnessed the interaction with law enforcement officials and says it required several people to take the alleged shooter into custody.
And the cops just literally piled up on top of him. Like I said, they tased him, he got back up. And they took at least 10 cops just to get him into the SUV, just to get him in the cop car. Literally, he was fighting and screaming.
Marrero says, thankfully, Bass Pro employees train for situations like this and were able to keep themselves and customers safe.
Everybody's safe inside. No one got hurt, thank God.
Spanish Fort Detective George Godwin says they have 2 people in custody they believe are connected to this incident.
Awful situation. It could have been a lot worse. For what we have, I think we had the best case scenario outcome.
Police say thankfully no one was seriously injured and the investigation is ongoing. Reporting live in Spanish Fort, Laura Barcheski, NBC 15 News.